On your marks, get set and go. This is a biggie to whet the appetite. Everybody be licking their lips in anticipation for this massive clash on Wednesday at Old Trafford under the floodlights. It's Manchester United versus Spurs, and this has obviously an added ingredient to it. That snake in the grass, the Portuguese Pulis, is back at Old Trafford as the opposition manager for the first time since he was Chelsea manager, really. So, before we get to that, let's get into what happened last week as we drew 2-2 of Aston Villa at Old Trafford in what was a poor performance. It was a disgrace. And again, it emphasises how bad and how right I was about Brendan Williams. He cost us those 2 points. Now, what does Brendan Williams, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka have in common? I'll tell you. 3 of those players, against opposition players, the opposition players made those 3 their bitches, okay? El Ghazi made Brendan Williams his bitch on Sunday when he glided past him. Abu, who used to play for Liverpool, he made Wan-Bissaka his bitch. And previous to that, against West Ham at the London Stadium, that shithole, Lamalenko made Maguire his bitch. So, in accumulation, and all those 3 also have something in common, they're all fanboys' favourites. I don't know why, I can't stand any of them, at least I admit it. So, Brendan Williams should not play for the club again. How many times are we going to be in the situation where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is so arrogant to think he can play with these young players? And I said after the Man City derby last year, if he thinks he can win something with these young players, he'll be suffering the same fate as Louis van Gaal. History will repeat itself. I was seeing that again. Tyler Blackett played in Van Gaal's first season. He went the season after. The second season, Colin Boffy Jackson in Van Gaal's second season. He went when Mourinho came in. And once Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets the sack, which he evidently will do, then Brendan Williams never play for Man United again. Because if Pochettino replaces Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which has been rumoured as, he likes Porky Pig. He had him at Southampton. And he also questioned his weight issues, by the way. I know there's certain people who love Luke Shaw. I'm not sure why. Maybe because they love the same cuisine as Luke Shaw does. We don't know what he likes to eat. The fat pig. And also what did add insult to injury for Brendan Williams is that Porky Pig replaced him. How embarrassing is that? Just how embarrassing was it for Porky Pig to be sidelined and Brendan Williams was the player to play over him? It says it all, doesn't it? It says it all. He was poor, and he brought a left back on for left back. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't. So we're 9th in the table, and this is what happens when you do play young players. You're not going to get anywhere near the top of the table. We're not going to do that at all. Top 4's over. At the beginning of the season, we are not finishing top 4. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was skating on thin ice for me when he sold Fellaini. That was the tip of the iceberg, and then it really ramped up when he signed Wan-Bissaka and Maguire as well. That really, I said, Ole out from that offset. I know there's people out there who love to pretend that they want to give Ole a chance when they don't. You know, they say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a legend, even though they said that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was not a legend. I think it's very funny that how people contradict themselves in that kind of way. It's very odd, isn't it? But, you know, if you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the right man, all power to you. Good for you. But when it goes tits up, as it is doing, I'll say I told you so. And I'm beginning to say that because it's going to happen. Okay? And obviously in the FA Cup, we've got Wolves in the 3rd round. Again, you know, Jota made Luke Shaw his bitch in that game because Luke Shaw did cost us that game, by the way. That's also an opinion, it's a fact. He didn't slip, he just, you know, he was thinking about a bacon sandwich. Oh, can I have a bacon sandwich? Oh, maybe not. So Wolves game will be tough. I can't believe they've done so fantastically well. You know, they're in the relegation zone a couple of months ago, and now they're as high as 6th or 5th, which is extraordinary, really, because they're in the Europa League, it cripples your season. But it will be tough going to Molineux. There's rumours that Nuno's going to go to Arsenal after they sacked Ennio Emery. So we'll see how that pans out. But people say we're automatically out. But, you know, once Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does get the sack, you know, we'll have a new manager in, and then we'll have a better chance of beating Wolves in their backyard than we'd have previously under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But we'll wait and see into that regard. So let's get to the preview, shall we? Mourinho came back to Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said that Pogba is still out. He's probably got a prime engagement, probably playing a basketball game that he can't get out of. He probably swore on the Holy Bible that he had to play in that game because he doesn't want to play for Man United, clearly. So, the team I would pick: De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka at right back, centre backs, Maguire and Lindelof. Left back, it's got to be Ashley for me. If Brendan Williams plays against Spurs, we're going to get an absolute hiding. He cannot play for Manchester United. I will keep saying that he's not good enough. And for me, he's just playing on adrenaline and, you know, enthusiasm. And that's why he's doing so well. Plural. So Ashley goes at left back. We need Ashley at left back because he can control likes of Dele Alli and all that, and Harry Kane, etc., etc. So midfield three, Matic, touch and go, as I said. Pereira, he got a lot of stick on Sunday. I think people need to watch the equaliser again because I'm sure he whipped in the cross. You know, the same people who love to, you know, defend Jesse Lingard like their lives depend on it. You know, Jesse Lingard, for me, is a disgrace. If you bring in Jesse Lingard to win you a football match in the form he's in, then you're not going to get to where you want to be and you're not going to win football matches. You know, Lingard, right, all he cares about is doing these stupid adverts for Coca-Cola and JD Sports. You know, I think he also, as well, has done an advert for deodorant. The guy is clueless. The guy does not care about playing for Manchester United. He only cares about his brand. He only cares about how good Lingard is. He loves himself. I wouldn't be surprised in his mansion or house, whatever he's got a hall of mirrors in every single room possibly available. And he looks in the mirror because he loves himself. You know, you place him with a block of wood, you wouldn't notice the difference. He should be arrested for crimes against playing for Manchester United because he doesn't cut the mustard. Maguire is the same thing, as slow as a sinking battleship. We were told in the summer that this defence was the best in the Premier League. You having a laugh? We're conceding goals 10 a penny. He has not improved this defence one iota. He is crap. He is rubbish. He said after the game, we huffed and puffed. Have Manchester United got a deal with bloody sugar puffs? Is that why he said that? I mean, that guy's a disgrace. He's had no good games for Manchester United. Nobody calls him out because they don't want to lose views, subscribers, yada, yada, yada. He's not good enough. Leicester City could be on the verge of winning the league. They won against Everton in the dying embers. They're doing better. Wan-Bissaka, Crystal Palace are above us in the table. Sheffield United are above us in the table. And you're telling me this is a great defence? It's the worst defence in our 100-year history. That's how bad it is. Forget about Smalling and Jones. We've got the new Smalling and Jones in Maguire and Lindelof. Twanzebe needs to, if we can clone Twanzebe and play two of them together instead of Maguire and Lindelof, we should do that, like Dolly the sheep. But we can't, unfortunately. So we have to stick with what we've got. So, Matic, Fred, and I can't think of it. I don't know what, we should have better options than that. We don't have many options, so I'll have to put Lingard in there, I'm afraid. Needs must, because we haven't got anybody else really, because Matic and Touch and Go and McTominay might not make it either. Pogba is definitely out. So, up front, Martial, Rashford, and Daniel James. Now, there's rumours that Pochettino is going to get the Man United job, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer only has 2 games to save his job. This is one of them, but it would give me greater pleasure for us to beat Mourinho at Old Trafford, send him back packing. Hopefully the camera pans on his face, and we see tears in his eyes, like what Marco Silva almost had in his eyes when Everton got a late goal against them via VAR, ironically enough. Not the first time that's happened to them. So, yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I don't want Pochettino. I can't stand the guy, I'm adamant on that. But I always believe when you get something that you crave, something else happens that you go, yeah, maybe it was premature for you to say what you did. But if Pochettino does get the job, then so be it. Allegri been my first choice. Conte was my first choice anyway, as everybody will know on the video I made, which got a lot of dislikes, by the way. And it's quite, and why I say that is because some people on Twitter go, we should have got Conte in. I was the first one who said that. Very odd, that, isn't it? But again, people love to copy what I say on it. So I'm going to go for a Man United 1-0 win. It's going to be scrappy. It could be like, you know, when we faced Mourinho in the 05-06 season, where Darren Fletcher scored a last-minute winner. Oh, not a last-minute winner, but he scored the winner. So it's going to be tough. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to get his tactics right. It could be a massacre at Old Trafford. And I'll leave you with this. The scripts write themselves, and that is key ingredient to what this game will be all about. Can Mourinho sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Can Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stop Mourinho's purple patch with Spurs?